another episode on Sports Takeoff. Today we're going to be talking about picking the right cleats and whether you should go molded or detachable. We'll also talk about the differences and the advantages and disadvantages in both. One of the main factors when choosing the cleats will depend on the type of surface that you're playing on, whether it's AstroTurf, artificial turf, or natural grass. Alright, so here we have your basic molded cleat. As you can tell, the cleats are molded into the sole of the shoe, hence the term molded. Some advantages that come from the molded cleats are they're typically a little bit cheaper. They're also very low maintenance. There's not much you have to do with these cleats other than wipe them off. And in order to prolong the life of your cleat, one thing you should make sure that you do all the time is anytime you need to walk on concrete or anything, try your best to avoid walking on those type of surfaces with these cleats. Unfortunately, at certain times, let's just say you're walking out of the locker room before the game, you can't avoid those situations. But let's just say it's after practice, no need to walk on the concrete or in the parking lot with your cleats on. It wears this surface down a lot. So just be careful about that and make sure you don't take them off on any hard surfaces. One of the disadvantages to these cleats is once the cleats have worn all the way down, which will definitely take more than one season. You can usually get at least 2 seasons out of a pair of molded cleats, depending on how much you wear them. But the negative about them is once they do wear down, it's time to definitely get a new pair of cleats. The second negative that comes to mind when I'm talking about molded cleats is, let's just say you're playing on natural grass, and if it's raining a lot and you have a muddy game, then you tend to lose some traction in these cleats. When it comes to the detachable cleats, here, as you can see, these are easily screwed in and out with the screw that will be provided. You have 2 on your heel and 4 at the front of the shoe. They're easily removable, which the term detachable comes from. Some advantages of these shoes are they're very versatile. You can pretty much use them on all surfaces except for the AstroTurf. I wouldn't advise using these on AstroTurf. But these screw-in cleats here come in multiple sizes, about 5 different sizes, which allow you to adjust to the type of field that you're on. So if you're on a nicely cut grass field, then you could tend to use the smaller one. But let's just say it's a rainy game and there's a lot of mud built up on the field, then you can exchange these out for some longer ones. So that is one great option about these. Another advantage is these tend to last longer. You can wear for multiple seasons because, with the exception of something breaks, as far as when it comes to the base of these are easily removed and you can replace them easily. One thing you should know about detachable cleats is they come in about 4 sizes. You have the 1/2 inch, you have the 3/8 inch, a 3/4, and also 1 inch. Depending on the league that you play in, the size may vary of what is allowed. A lot of times people ask me which one is better. You personally have to make that decision. You know what type of fields you'll be practicing on. You know what type of fields you'll be playing on. So I can't necessarily say for you which one is a better cleat. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. Just be smart in choosing, knowing your situation. For some of our cleats, just look in the description below. There will be a link to some of our detachable cleats as well as some of our molded cleats. So here, let's take a closer look at the molded bottom. And now the detachable bottom. Thanks for watching this video. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also leave us a comment. Let us know any type of other videos you will be interested in, and we'll try to get them up for you. Thank you.